First contact. In the deepest reaches of space, the Xylothian civilization had thrived for eons, their advanced technology and peaceful ways allowing them to spread across the stars. Their sensors, always vigilant, detected an unknown ship entering the fringes of their system. Zilar, the young communications officer, hailed the foreign vessel, eager to welcome potential new friends. Yet, as the moments stretched on, no response came. Confusion and concern rippled through the bridge. Who were these mysterious visitors, and why did they remain silent? Days later, a second ship arrived, dwarfing the first. The aliens watched in awe as the hulking human vessel, bristling with advanced weaponry, took up orbit around their mining planet. Zilar tried once more to establish contact, only to be met with a curt warning. Do not interfere with our operations. Stay away. The bridge crew exchanged worried glances. The humans, it seemed, were not interested in friendship. As the imposing ship loomed on their view screens, the Xylothians couldn't help but wonder what kind of beings these were, and what their arrival would mean for the future. The Deathworlders. News of the humans' arrival spread like wildfire through Xylothian society. They were called Deathworlders, whispered those who claimed to know of their origins. These beings came from a planet so harsh and unforgiving that only the strongest and most cunning could survive. Tales of the humans' physical prowess and indomitable spirit filled every corner of the alien cities. Some spoke of their ability to endure conditions that would kill a Xylothian in moments, of their skill in battle, and their advanced technology that allowed them to bend even the most hostile environments to their will. Opinion was divided among the Xylothians. Some saw the humans as brutish savages, best avoided lest their violent ways corrupt the peaceful aliens. Others, however, were intrigued. They argued that the human strength and knowledge could be a valuable asset, that much could be learned from these tenacious survivors. In the halls of academia, a group of scientists began to petition the Xylothian leaders. They believed that diplomacy was the answer, that a peaceful exchange of ideas with the humans could benefit both civilizations. As the debates raged on, all eyes turned towards the silent human ship, wondering what the future would hold. A tenuous alliance. The meeting had been arranged with the utmost care. A delegation of Xylothian diplomats, their robes shimmering in the alien light, stood aboard the human vessel. They tried to hide their unease as they were escorted through stark, utilitarian corridors, past humans who regarded them with guarded expressions. To their surprise, the human leaders greeted them with restrained cordiality. Though their manner was gruff and their appearance intimidating, the humans seemed open to discussion. Over the course of the meeting, a tentative agreement was reached, an alliance of sorts, a sharing of knowledge between the two disparate peoples. The humans, it was revealed, were refugees. They spoke of a dire situation back on Earth, a calamity that had forced them to flee their home in search of a new beginning. The Xylothians listened with a mix of sympathy and fascination, marveling at the resilience of these beings. In the days that followed, scientists from both sides began to work together. The humans shared their technological marvels, devices and techniques far beyond what the Xylothians had ever seen. In return, the aliens spoke of their deep spiritual connection to the universe, their advanced understanding of the natural world. It was an uneasy alliance, fraught with misunderstandings and mistrust. But it was a start, a bridge across the vast gulf of space and culture. Little did either side know how soon their newfound bond would be tested. The pirate threat. On the fringes of the system, trouble was brewing. The Grucknar clan, a notorious band of alien pirates, had caught wind of the human presence. To them, the Deathworlders' advanced technology represented an irresistible prize, a means to expand their criminal empire. The pirates struck without warning, their ships descending upon the human settlements like hungry predators. The Xylothians watched in horror as the outlaws lay waste to the humans' defenses, confident in their ability to overwhelm these primitive beings. But the Grucknar had underestimated their foe. Though caught off guard, the humans rallied swiftly. They met the pirates' onslaught with a ferocity that stunned the Zalothians, their warriors fighting with a skill and savagery unlike anything the peaceful aliens had ever witnessed. The battle was fierce, and losses were heavy on both sides. Yet, as the conflict raged, the humans began to adapt. They improvised new tactics, repurposed their technology to counter the pirates' weapons. Their indomitable will, their refusal to succumb, began to turn the tide. Watching from their ships, the Zalothians were awestruck. They had thought they understood the humans, had believed them to be simply warriors. But now, they saw the true depths of human resilience, the incredible capacity for these beings to rise to any challenge, to bend even the direst circumstances to their will. Aftermath and new bonds. In the end, it was a victory hard won. The humans and Zalothians stood together amidst the wreckage of the pirate ships, the smell of smoke and the cries of the wounded filling the air. They had triumphed, but the cost had been high. Yet, even in the face of such destruction, there was a newfound respect between the two peoples. The Zalothians had seen the humans' strength, had witnessed their courage and ingenuity in the face of overwhelming odds. The humans, in turn, had come to appreciate the value of the Zalothians' wisdom, the knowledge that had helped them prevail. In the days that followed, the alliance was formalized. Leaders from both sides came together, working to forge a lasting partnership. They agreed to share their technology, their resources, their understanding. Together, they would work to build a future brighter than either could have imagined alone. As the human ships prepared to depart, to continue their search for a new home among the stars, the Zalothians bid them farewell with a newfound sense of kinship. They had learned much from these Deathworlders, these survivors from a harsh and distant world. They had learned that strength comes in many forms, that resilience and adaptability are as valuable as any weapon. Most of all, they had learned that even the most unlikely of allies can find common ground, that the vastness of space need not be a barrier to understanding. As the human fleet disappeared into the void, the Zalothians turned their eyes to the stars with renewed hope, eager to see what other wonders and challenges the universe had in store. A new era. The alliance between the humans and Zalothians marked the beginning of a new era for both civilizations. The sharing of knowledge and technology led to rapid advancements on both sides, propelling them into a golden age of discovery and prosperity. Zalothian ships, now equipped with human propulsion systems, ventured further into the cosmos than ever before. They established new colonies, made contact with distant civilizations, and expanded their understanding of the universe. Human scientists, in turn, delved into the mysteries of Zalothian biology and spirituality, finding new ways to harness the power of the mind and body. On the world where they first met, humans and Zalothians worked side by side. They built great cities that blended their architectural styles, created vast gardens that showcased the beauty of both Earth and Xyloth. In the halls of learning, human and Zalothian students studied together, exchanging ideas and perspectives that enriched both cultures. Yet, even as they marveled at their achievements, both sides knew that their journey was far from over. The universe was vast and full of wonders, and with each passing day, they grew more eager to explore it together. The next generation. Years passed, and a new generation arose, one born into a universe where the alliance between humans and Zalothians was a given. These were the children of two worlds, equally at home among the stars and in the lush forests of Xyloth. Zilar, now an aged diplomat, watched with pride as her granddaughter Zilana took the stage. The young woman, her features a perfect blend of human and Zalothian, stood tall before the assembled crowd, a symbol of the unity their peoples had achieved. Today, Zilana began, her voice ringing clear, we celebrate not just the alliance between our civilizations, but the bond between our hearts. We are proof that the differences that once divided us can become our greatest strength, that in diversity there is power and beauty. As the crowd erupted in applause, Zylar felt tears fill her eyes. She remembered the days of uncertainty, the fear and mistrust that had once plagued their peoples. But looking at Silana, at the faces of the humans and Zalothians around her, she knew that those days were long past. They had built a new world together, a world where strength was measured not just in physical prowess or technological advancement, but in the ability to understand, to adapt, to find common ground. It was a world she was proud to have helped shape. Towards the future. As the celebration continued, talk turned to the future. The humans and Zalothians had accomplished so much together, but there was still so much more to do, so many more discoveries waiting to be made. Plans were laid for new expeditions, for voyages that would take them to the farthest reaches of the galaxy. Teams were assembled, each a mix of human ingenuity and Zalothian wisdom. Together, they would face the unknown, would brave the dangers of the cosmos to uncover its secrets. Zilar listened to the excited chatter, feeling a sense of contentment wash over her. She knew she would not live to see all that the future held, but she took comfort in knowing that the legacy she and her fellow pioneers had built would endure. As the first combined human Zalothian ships took flight, streaking towards the stars like beacons of hope, Zilar closed her eyes, a smile on her face. The universe, vast and wondrous, awaited them. And together, she knew, they would face it with strength, wisdom, and an unbreakable bond of friendship.